Hello and welcome to another reading vlog. So this setup will hopefully be somewhat familiar to you. I've just filmed my welcome back to booktube kind of video and I thought I would start off by just letting you know some of my reading plans for the next week. I think I said before, like, I'm not really somebody who can plan a TBR, so everything that I read is just kind of like as I grab it. So here's the plans. I am currently getting organised. Me and my partner are going to go to Manchester for the night. We're going to go see Hamilton the musical. I will try and take you along with me, but we very much have a fly-in visit down south. But for the train, I am planning on picking up Chase Me by Tessa Bailey. I have such a backlog of Tessa Bailey books to get through, and I think I own something like 9 physically, and I know she's bringing out at least another 2 books this year. So me and one of my friends have decided that we're going to be reading one a month, just kind of casually, just to help us get through the backlog. This is one of our older books. I think this came out in 2013, but I'm really excited to get through it, and this is probably going to be my train read. It's a 3.5-hour train for us. We're leaving from Glasgow, and I think I can get through, if not all of this, a good chunk of this. So I will catch up with you once I am in Manchester, and hopefully I'll be able to give you a quick update as to where I am on this and what I'm thinking. We have made it. We're finally in Manchester. That didn't actually take too long, like the train wasn't too bad. I did end up audiobooking most of the time, so I did start Chase Me and I did some work on my laptop while the train was going, so it was perfect just to get the audiobooks. I managed to get that from my library, which was quite good. So I'm on chapter 18, so page 199, and I actually don't have that much longer left because there's quite a big preview for Wreck the Halls in here. So I've maybe got 50 pages left, so I'm definitely going to get this finished tomorrow morning. I'm not going to be able to get it done tonight, but this is, it's fun, I'm enjoying it. It's following Roxy, who's like a singing telegram kind of thing, and she turns up at this guy's door who, it's like his one night stand, has sent this telegram to his house, and he kind of gets a bit enthralled by Roxy and they kiss and they can't stop thinking about her, and he kind of starts to try and figure out how he can see her again, and you kind of follow what happens with their relationship from there. It's fun, it's not too serious. Roxy's an aspiring actress, so I quite like seeing the side of things where like she's struggling with her interviews or auditions and things like that. It's probably going to be like a 3, but not a bad 3, like a solid. I had a good time reading this. It's not mind-blowing, but I do have a good time reading Tessa Bailey books. So I'm excited to see what happens at the end of this, but I have also brought with me What Moves the Dead by Kingfisher. It's in my bag, so I'm not going to go and pull it out just now. So hopefully I can get a little bit of that either read physically tomorrow morning on the train, or I'm gonna see if there's an audiobook, because I was never a big audiobook fan, but in the past month I have found that it's helped get me back into reading so much, and it's made me excited to read again. So if I can get an audiobook, I will. Otherwise, I don't know what my options are, but that is definitely a tomorrow problem. So I'm gonna go and get ready. We're gonna go out for dinner, and then we're going to go see Hamilton. I'm really excited for this show. It's one that I've wanted to see for so long. I love the theatre. So I think I first watched Hamilton actually probably during the first lockdown in the UK, but I have wanted to see it on stage ever since, and I'm so glad that we finally managed to make it happen. So I'm going to go and get ready now, and I'll catch up with you later. I feel like I looked a little bit rough in that last clip, so I have fixed my makeup. This lighting in here is also not the best, we don't love that, but this is the outfit. I just have boots from New Look, and my dress is from Apricot. I think I got it on ASOS, but it's very flowery and I love it. Now for dinner. I always feel a bit awkward starting this while you're here. we need to head to the train station soon. It's the next morning. Didn't update you last night because by the time like we wandered about Manchester and then get back to the hotel, we were so tired. So we saw Hamilton last night. It was amazing. It's probably one of my favourite theatre shows now, I think. Like, the production was just so good. Obviously I've seen the show on Netflix, but I don't quite know what I was expecting, but it was even better in person. So if you can get to see it while it's on some sort of a tour, I think it's in Manchester until the 24th of February, and then it's going to move to Edinburgh, and I believe it's potentially an 8-week run in Edinburgh. So there definitely should still be tickets left, and I would highly recommend, if you're in Edinburgh, to go to see it. What did you think, Dylan?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Dylan's not a big kind of theatre person, so it was quite nice taking him and seeing him enjoying it as well. So yeah, we're just getting packed up. We're gonna go. I've also just realised that like all my clothes are very samey. I have changed from yesterday. This is a jumper. Everything I own just looks the same. So yeah, we're gonna get sorted, go and get the train, go and grab some breakfast probably just at the train station. We're leaving first thing in the morning. I say first thing, it's like 9:20 our train is, but it's early enough, so we'll probably go and get a coffee and a roll or something, jump on the train, and then get back home, which I'm really excited about. I like having my own space. I really enjoy traveling and doing things like that, but there's something just about being back in your own space that I love. So plus we have a little cat at home, and I feel really bad that we've left him. My brother has been in checking in on him and making sure he's okay, so I'm sure he will be fine, but I'm looking forward to seeing him again. Happy Saturday. I am going to make this really quick because my house is upside down. My little one is playing next door. The cat is running riot. So yeah, got a lot to do today, but I wanted to let you know that I finished Chase Me. I have put it on my shelf. Annoyingly, I don't have it to hand, but it was a 3 as I expected. It was fine, it was a good time, it was fun, but it just didn't blow my mind, but that's okay. Like, I got what I wanted out of it, so I can't really complain. And I did start very briefly What Moves the Dead by Kingfisher. I'm not very far into it at all. I am 44 pages, so only 4 chapters, and I'm just finding it like a bit weird. I haven't read very much from Kingfisher. I think I've only read Nettle and Bone, which comes under fantasy, whereas this is more kind of falls under horror. This also is a retelling of Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher. Now I haven't seen the Netflix series or anything like that, so it might be something that I try and watch, but my goal today is I'm going to hopefully get this finished today, and I need to get some content filmed for Instagram, and then I am going to do some crochet tonight. I'm really excited. So I am currently making my 4-year-old a blanket. He asked for a rainbow blanket, so I've made him a rainbow stars in granny squares, and I'm going to hopefully be able to join all the granny squares together and do a nice border, and it's going to look great. Well, that's the theory, that it's going to look great. I am now at the point where I have made all the squares and I'm just getting ready to join them all, so that is my plan tonight, and of course I will show you when I get to it exactly what it all looks like. Okay, it's now Tuesday and I'm here to wrap up the vlog. I did completely lie to you and did not crochet whatsoever the other night when I planned on doing it, so maybe some point this weekend I will try and get to doing a bit more. But I finished What Moves the Dead and I think I'm giving it a 3.5 to 4. It's really weird and it's not what I was expecting. I think I kind of did myself a disservice by not reading the blurb before I started the book, and I feel like that would have set my expectations a bit more. But also I haven't read Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher, and I've not seen the Netflix show or anything. I don't know if that would make a difference to what I thought of it, but the way it stands just now, it's coming in about 3.5 to 4. I'm not quite settled on what I'm giving it yet, but I'm pleased that I've managed to get it read, and I would probably pick the sequel up as well, which I think comes out this year. I would need to double check, but yeah, that is it for this vlog. I'm gonna go and I will see you in the next one.